What up with y'all? It's your boy Kuro in the cut, and we about to do some reflection time. It's already the middle of 2026, at least I think it is. We're like past the first quarter of 2026 essentially, and what I would love to do is to kind of like reflect back to like 2025 and basically have a little cringe moment. So there's not much else to put it. So we about to cut to the chase, and we about to look at ourselves and be like, "Damn, you were a dumbass." So here we go, spooky. Ignore my DMs, but we about to start. Let's see, right. Oh my fucking god, help me. This was a mic drop video, so I'm not gonna say too much on that. So let's see, where should we start? So we starting in 2025. So this is what
Yo, if you're not doing anything on a Saturday night, I'll be performing.
Oh boy, this is when I was trying to get motherfuckers to come through to UD 36. Shout out Kurt Donovan, by the way. However, the face paint was kind of unnecessary. Let's get into it.
At Underground Developmental 37 in Kearney,
Excuse me, 37. I got the term wrong.
New Jersey, where you get to make connections, show love, vibe out, make a movie, viral movie.
Damn, 504, and I hope you don't sue me.
Also, let me take you on a musical journey.
The hesitation was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Soon, in the midst of it. So,
Yo.
movie.
Alright. Word. Alright. So, I'm able to look back at myself and kind of laugh at myself a little bit, but anyway. I kind of wanted to make this like a double XL freshman style type of video. So, I ended up just fucking stealing the audio from YouTube. It's like one of the instrumentals to one of the ciphers of the 2018 double XL freshman class. So, I kind of wanted to match that energy a little bit. So, that's my conclusion there, but overall, I think I could have been a lot better when it came to promotion. And let me tell you off rip, I'm not media trained at all. So if you do ever stumble upon this and you ever think to yourself, why the fuck is this dude like rambling about nothing? To be honest, I don't know. Let's move on to the next though.
So you say you became
Oh my God.
more
Shout out
consistent in
Kurt
between the
Donovan.
break. Like what got you to that point?
So back then, I used to rely on performances to get my reps. So I was like, oh, another show? Cool, let me pop out. Another show? Cool, let me pop out. Show? Let me pop out. Sign up. Pay for this slot. Pay for that slot. Pay for whatever. And I was at that point for a while. Like right until it's so funny that the break of UD happened because literally half the shows that have existed also fell off too. After that, I was like, shit, there's nothing going on. So I kind of like lost those resources for me to grow myself. So I'm like, let me go back to social media because I know people like succeeded off of that shit.
Yeah.
So I got back to the content thing and I found a way to add structure to it.
That's a lie. I was just winging it. I low-key just threw what I could at the wall in hopes that I would get viral off of it. That's a lie. And the show thing, it was kind of true, but also I will call myself out again. The face paint was unnecessary. Why the fuck did you do that?
Cause I was doing it a little bit then in like 2023, but I had like no structure.
That
I still have no structure actually.
is the thing that I wish that I implemented more with season one. I mean,
Kurt Dawn, don't look back and do the what ifs. Anyway, next, what's this? Oh, okay. What's this?
She wanna dance, I'm grooving, let her glance. She giving me a chance.
Back when I was trying to hop on a TikTok trend. That's crazy. What is this?
You tell us, how was your performance?
My performance? Definitely very eccentric.
No, it was not very eccentric. It was the same shit, but the face paint just kind of like added eye candy to it. But also at the same time, it was unnecessary.
Yes, always.
I'm from jacket, low key.
First performance of the year?
Yes, first performance of the year.
Nice. So is there anything new that you're bringing, like, in sense of performance-wise, like any new tactics you're
I was not bringing anything new to the table, but let me see what I'm about to come up with right out my ass.
tackling, anything new you're bringing to the table?
In terms of this situation, I definitely give myself a lot more time in between songs to kind of like give people the background as to what they're signing up to hear for. And also definitely added more energy to that.
Energy? Definitely didn't have enough energy, but also, I'm a shit performer, so I can't really talk much.
Okay.
For sure. I was looking back at the footage from UD33. It was good, but I definitely could have put in a lot more effort.
And I still could put in a lot more effort, if I'm gonna be honest with myself. And also, I'm gonna need to take a step back from performing, because let's be honest. My performance, my stage presence is kind of ass. It's kind of ass. I definitely can't match literally half the people I know when it comes to stage presence. I have bad breath control. I have bad crowd control, and I also cannot connect with the fans, so to say. So I'm just there for real, if I'm being honest.
With the energy and shit, at least.
And that's a beautiful thing, you know.
Yeah, I had enough. Let's see this one.
Yapping out your trap, your bitches on my lap, but just a bitch. Looking hella fine, but she be on my ass. Let it go. Can I comprehend? I'm moving way too fast, so it's a joke. Doing what I can to make you fucking mad. Love.
I still haven't released this song. I don't know why, but I didn't find a reason to release the song. It's still there, but what is this? Hold on. Oh, I know what this one is.
I'm just stunning your bitch, riding my dick now. I look smacks out, I'm overjoyed that I'm pimped out. A three-way, you know damn well that I am been down. I'm too lost, I do not know where I have been now. I'm a Jersey boy, I'm looking like a Chester. You can call me
Yo. Oh my god. Okay. Shout out to Cypher. But that line specifically, I don't know how to describe it. I was really trying to push this whole clown Jersey jester narrative, and it's like, it didn't stick, as you could see. I'm not even gonna watch any more of this. We definitely gonna skip that part. This is just music reels. But I guess to sum it up, oh, right. I guess to sum it up, essentially, I just had face paint on and did like typical lip sync short form music videos, and obviously it didn't fit the clown aesthetic as much, if I'm being real. But I don't know. I guess where I could give myself credit where it's due, I was thugging it out with the whole clown narrative, and I thought it was a good way to, like, I guess, enhance my aesthetic and just make myself stand out visually, but musically, it was not putting two and two together. It was not adding up, and I had like no reason to continue this narrative. Also, my DMs are flooding, and I'm not answering any of them.
Kurotaro just got off stage. How do you feel since you last performed?
I feel even better than before. I definitely carried myself a lot better
That's a lie.
compared to 33.
So, fun fact, Underground Developmental had like a little moment where they rented a $1,000 a month venue in Kearney, New Jersey. Shout out Sesh House. Sesh House no more. But I had the opportunity to perform twice in that venue. It was big as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. However, it felt very strange performing there, mainly because it was a big venue, and I was like screaming my guts out to a void full of mostly nothingness. But it was fun while it lasted, honestly.
Shout out my last UD featured artist performance.
There you go.
I definitely came in a little more eccentric this time, unapologetically myself.
I was definitely not unapologetically myself, but anyways.
And I noticed you got the face paint and you've been having it on lately.
Dude, I did.
Explain
Smooth dap up, by the way.
to me the face paint.
I didn't get into this until the clown party show that took place in October, and I felt like this was kind of a part of myself because
This is definitely not a part of myself. This was just me trying to like waltz into a community I don't belong into and trying to market myself out of that, thirst trapping essentially, for selfish intent.
ironically enough, I always looked at myself like a clown, and
This is something I pulled right out of my ass.
now I'm fully embracing it. In a good
So, I like to gaslight myself a lot, and when it comes to repetition of the gaslighting, I end up making it feel true in the moment. But looking back, that shit was not true at all. Obviously, it didn't stick, cause look at me now, fully unpainted, unmasked, if that makes sense.
way, of course.
And you just performed some newer stuff, unreleased stuff. What's next for Kurotaro?
What's next for Kurotaro? I still drop music, I ain't gonna lie. But the clown stuff, that shit was obsolete. So, this shit has been sunsetted since like August. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But, obviously, looking back now, I don't think I should have dragged that narrative as much. It's gotten so to the point where I archived a lot of the stuff that I did with the clown. It was fun while it lasted, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't think I needed to drag it as long as I did. Let's be honest here. I have some photos because I think they genuinely just like go hard in a sense. Also, that commission art, fire. Anyway, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, I don't have blonde hair anymore. I need to update that. But I don't know which direction I'm aiming to go anymore when it comes to aesthetics, and I feel like right now I'm just kind of back in the drawing board when it comes to the whole visual branding thing, and I'm just low-key winging it and finding out what works for both me and my potential target audience, because let's be honest, I don't have a target audience. I don't have more than like 3 real fans listening to my stuff. But at the end of the day, this is all a learning process, and this is just a journey that I feel like I'm going to continue for as long as I can. I mean, as long as I can, meaning forever, until like I can't physically put out stuff anymore, whether that be death, old age, etc. But this was fun reflecting and kind of like cringing at myself. This was fun cringing at myself from last year, and what I would have said, or what I could say to my last year self that I wish that I've done before is, if you feel like it's dragging out, I think it's time to stop. And I guess find your own identity in a sense. But overall, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and all we really can do is just move forward, if that makes sense. Though, other than that, thank you for watching as always, and if you would love to like tune in to more, definitely subscribe, comment, like, etc. But without further ado, this is the end, and I'll see you later.